It's 102.7 Kiss FM. Sissany here with the one and only Tori Kelly.
Hi,
how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Look at you. Your hair is always on point every
Hey,
time
thanks.
I see you.
Thanks.
So obviously you've got a lot happening this year. I want to get into the music and I want to, talk about everything. But real quick, for everyone who maybe doesn't know you yet, I want to take them back.
For sure.
When this all started, you were young, posting videos on the internet, just like many people do.
I mean, I'm still young, I'm a kid at heart. No, but I was definitely just a teen in high school posting YouTube videos and just in my bedroom making beats all the time.
No big deal.
And just kind of sharing my mind and my heart with the world through the internet. And it's been cool to see that whole thing grow. It's like slowly but surely they've all stuck with me, and it's been amazing.
Where does your musical background come from? Like you can play guitar, you can play the piano, you can play the drums. Like not many people are that musically talented.
I credit a lot of that to my parents because both of them are really musical. My mom grew up playing piano, and my dad grew up playing bass. He still plays bass, and he sings too. So music was just like second nature growing up. I thought that like all the other kids had musical households too, because it's just what I was used to.
You were like, this is not normal?
Yeah, like just singing in grocery stores and just like music everywhere. And but yeah, I guess it wasn't super normal. But
you grew up in here in California.
Yes, and more towards like Temecula area too, kind of just that whole
SoCal girl.
SoCal, yeah.
But now you're based out of LA. Do you like LA?
I do. I like LA. I consider San Diego still like more close to home. I think.
Base.
I think just because I've hung out more down there, like growing up and stuff. But like I said, SoCal is just kind of home to me, just everywhere. SoCal.
Yeah. Well, now you're you signed to Scooter Braun and on Capitol. How did that how did that happen?
Well, Scooter actually came to one of my very first shows. It was at Room 5 here in LA.
Room 5, tiny space.
It's like maybe 50, 70-ish people.
Is that what people like Scooter Braun do, though? Or does someone like call him up and say like, hey, you should come to Room 5 tonight? Or does he just like go there on Thursdays?
I mean, I think what happened was a video was sent to him.
Okay.
I think it was my Frank Ocean cover. And he just, like, I just so happened to be playing that night. He was like, let's go check it out. And it wasn't until a little bit later that we got in touch and sort of started talking. But I was a hard one to crack because I was super like indie minded and definitely wanting to like hold on to every little piece. And then I slowly realized that it was probably time to take the next step and branch out and kind of let other people help as well. Like people that I trusted, though. So
well, that's definitely a good person to trust, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
You're in good hands.
He's
for
great.
Sure. So I want to talk about your single, "Nobody Love."
Yay.
Yeah, it's really. What is it like to be, compared to such like crazy pop artists like Lauryn Hill or something like that? People like say that about you.
Is that what they're saying?
They do.
That's a huge honor. Lauryn Hill is definitely an inspiration. I think I grew up always just kind of wanting to make my own mark on music. Mm-hmm. And I definitely take, whatever I grew up listening to, all those influences are still there.
You can hear it in this single,
yeah?
for sure.
Oh,
yes.
Good. I want to always make sure that soulfulness is there and that realness is there. And I think as long as you do that, you can't really go wrong. You know?
Well, and the lyric video just dropped.
Yeah. So
when can we expect the actual music video?
I want to say there's no date yet, but I think in a couple weeks it'll be.
Do you have like the vision for it? Are you helping direct it?
We shot it already.
Oh, okay.
So it's done. It's really fun. I'm excited. I think people are going to be like surprisingly I guess like pleasantly shocked.
That's
good. The right phrase that I'm trying to say. In a good way. I think it's a little bit outside of like what people are used to seeing me do.
What does it feel like to be, referred to as the artist to watch for 2015?
Crazy. It's nuts. No pressure or anything like that. Yeah, it's totally fine. No, it's a huge honor, and it just makes me want to work even harder and stay really focused and like really just show my passion for music.
Not to put any pressure on it, but you are the On the Verge artist for iHeartMedia. And just to look back at some of our past On the Verge artists, you know, Sam Smith was one of them, Tove Lo. And so, you know, a lot of people, Aloe Black.
Nice.
So you're in a really cool category here. And
great company.
I predict many, many, many big things for you for 2015.
Well, thank you.
What else can you tell us besides the single? I know you're hopefully dropping the album also this year.
Yeah, I can definitely say that it'll be out this year, and I'm kind of wrapping it up now.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm stoked because the single is definitely more on the pop side. If people have maybe heard my other EPs, it's definitely more singer-songwriter. Yeah. And so if you hear the single, it's like, oh, it's super pop. But I want people to know I'm not leaving that side of me where it's just a girl with her guitar.
You still want to go back to your indie roots.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's in the heart of the whole album, that soulfulness, that honesty in the lyrics. And there's definitely some more like fun, lighthearted pop songs, but that's the album I've always wanted to make, was that blend of like the soul and the pop world. So.
I think those are my favorite type of albums because it gives you a whole variety of them, you know. Yeah. And sometimes with the first single to come out off an album, it's good to go pop and kind of like this. So I'm really excited for you. Thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thanks for having me.
And you're welcome. Your family. You can come over whenever you want.
Oh, sweet.
Tori Kelly. It's 102.7 Kiss FM.